Hello and welcome into the Erie Tiger Network. Brandon Bird here with you as we are doing an audio-only broadcast tonight. We apologize. We came from state softball. Heck, I'm literally walking into the stadium calling this game as I'm walking, so pardon my shortness of breath, but we wanted to do all we could tonight to get you both state softball and football here on the Erie Tiger Network. And the first play from scrimmage for Roosevelt is a sweep around the outside, and that is stopped for Erie. And I wish I could tell you the yardage, but as I said, I'm literally walking to my seat as we speak. Thank you for being patient with us here today on the broadcast. I appreciate it. We are going to do our best to call the game live on air, but it will be an audio-only game. So bear with us for a little bit as we kind of get set up, get things going, but we want to get on the air. We want to call the game as there's a handoff to the right side, and that one is stuffed on the edge, and that'll bring up a third down here for the Rough Riders. Brandon Bird here with you. You've been watching state softball today, hopefully, and the Erie Tigers are going to move on to the semifinals tomorrow against Holy Family. So, third down and 7 for Erie. Roosevelt quarterback in the shotgun. He's got 3 wide to the far side. Looks that way. He'll run the draw, and the Tigers close the gap and shut things down quickly. And it'll be a punt for Roosevelt here on their first possession of the game. So 10:24 remaining here in the first quarter of play. No score here live from Roosevelt. Audio-only broadcast tonight. Driving straight in from state softball. It was a nightmare getting out of the parking lot. Here goes the punt. Back deep is a couple Tigers. And Tiger will take it up the right side and finally gets stopped near midfield. And that is where they will take over. Give us just a minute here on the stream to get situated and set up on the Erie Tiger Network. Can I sit here? Yeah. This is insane.
I don't have any more chicken nuggets. Sorry.
Yeah.
I won't trust Taco Bell.
And the Tigers will run their first snap, handoff to VV. He'll slide through the middle, big hole for VV on the first play from scrimmage for the Tigers. He'll pick up about 9 yards. Also, no stats tonight on the broadcast. Grayson Blaylock jokingly said before this morning's broadcast, we should change our Twitter bio to Erie Tiger Network. We fly by the seat of our pants. And that is certainly what we are doing here tonight. Timeout on the field, and they're going to measure for a first down. And they will say it is a first down, so they'll move the chain. Mendoza in the shotgun. He'll hand it off near side, and VV, not much running room. He'll pick up a couple of yards. And that'll be set up 2nd and 8. Ball spotted at the 44 in Roosevelt territory. Ball between the hashes here. Mendoza takes a shotgun snap. He'll keep it himself off the read option. Slices through the middle of the defense. Tumbles his way head over heels across the 35 down to the 33. 3-yard line. Good opening drive here for the Tigers in a huge league game. You kind of got the feeling that if the Tigers could win today, that would set up a showdown in a couple weeks against Fort Morgan for the league championship. Mendoza quickly to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10, handoff. No, he'll keep it himself. Gets tripped up as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. He'll tumble his way down to the 31. It'll be a 2nd and 10 there for the Tigers. Tigers looking into the sideline here. A good opening drive. 8:12 remaining here in the first quarter. 2nd and 7 for Mendoza. He's flanked to his left by Vivi. He has Kana and Schenbeck to the near side. Clapping the hands is Mendoza. Arlington in motion across the formation. He'll roll to his left off the snap. Fires the comeback route. Schenbeck has it. He's got first down yardage across the 20 and stretches it out of bounds inside down to the 18, and the Tigers will have 1st and 10 from the Roosevelt 18. So a good opening drive here for Erie. We are broadcasting amongst the Tiger fans here. A first for us in the stands. Mendoza will come out in the shotgun. Flanking him to his left is Vivi. Tight formation here for the Tigers. 1st and 10 near hash. Fake for Mendoza. Fires it high over the head of Schenbeck as it hits the down marker. And that'll be 2nd and 10. Tigers, good rhythm on this drive. Come out with some real punch. If you are watching, really controlling the line of scrimmage well are the Tigers. Mendoza looking into the sideline. Play call coming in. 7:27 remaining here in quarter number 1. We have gotten to our seats here. We're trying to call the game from the sideline. It's an unusual broadcast here tonight, to say the least. Handoff right side. BB scores through a hole. Has a first down yardage and will scamper into the end zone for a Tiger touchdown. An 18-yard run by Mason Beebe, and Erie is on top here at Roosevelt. 6-0, and a good start for Erie in this opening drive. Tigers drive about 53 yards on that opening drive. One completed pass, the rest of it on the ground. And they have blown holes open through this defense through this first drive. Dattavio will set to kick the extra point. Snap good, hold good, kick is up. It is good, and the Tigers lead it 7-0 with 7:21 left to go here in quarter number 1. Tigers wearing their all-white uniforms. They're going from right to left on your proverbial radio dial, if you will. Wearing the orange helmets. Roosevelt tonight in their all black, as we are going to have an interesting broadcast here for you tonight. The good thing is we might be able to get an interview at halftime from Coach Cooper before he heads into the locker room. We'll even... it's a little bit of an experiment tonight. So the Tigers will kick this one off here. 7:21 remaining in the first half. As Dattavio will set it up from the 40. Methodically setting this up. Tigers taking their time. And Dattavio will step into this one, end over end. A short kick will land at the 10. One bounce picked up. Roosevelt on the return, and the Tigers swarm and down the ball carrier at the 22. And we haven't even had time to pull out our rosters yet. So just, oh my goodness. What a night. What a night for Erie softball. Came straight from Aurora Sports Park. No video tonight because of that. In fact, they were still broadcasting as about 20 minutes ago. And Roosevelt High School, about an hour drive, plus another 20, 30 minutes getting out of that parking lot. Handoff left side, big hole for Roosevelt ball carrier, and he'll pick up about 18 yards out to the 40-yard line. So a good pickup there on first down for the Riders. So 1st and 10. Here for Roosevelt. 3 and 4. Roosevelt 1-1 in league play. As they'll line up here from the 40. Working from their own territory. Handoff right side, and good job stuffing the run that time. That's JT Bauman, the running back, and his helmet will pop off, and he's standing up holding his hands. I beg your pardon, that's Cooper Walton on the carry, the 6-foot senior. So that'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Ball will be spotted at the near hash at the Tiger 41. He ended up picking up a yard. Roosevelt will come out in the shotgun. They got 4 wide, 2 wideouts flanked to each side. The quarterback, Saya, in the shotgun, takes a low snap, looking left, steps up, fires one down the sideline, and good stride for stride coverage there for the Tigers on that one. As that falls incomplete, and we'll bring up a 3rd and 9. Folks, thanks for just being a little bit patient here as we're still trying to set up. But I gotta say, I'm not a great multitasker, and this is the best multitasking job of my career. Goodness gracious. 7-0 Tigers lead at 6:08 remaining in the first quarter. Shotgun snap. Another long fade pass wide open, catching the ball down the sideline and scooting into the end zone is Keaton Kaiser, and he will score on a 59-yard pass play on 3rd and 9. And we're an extra point away here in Roosevelt from being all tied up. They worked the fade last snap, and they went right back to it. And Kaiser scores from 59-yard out on a beautifully thrown ball that time by Braden Saya. Kick is up, and it is blocked. And so a 7-6 lead for Erie. I think that might have been Ian Vera that shot in there, was able to get a piece of that. Either way, it's a blocked extra point, and the Tigers still have the lead as they will get the kickoff here. Wild sports day here for Erie High School. The softball team now will play in the semi